Okay, now we think till here concept is clear. Now next thing, some resources can become economically valuable with time, which is now not economically valuable, but later on in future it may be valuable. Example, grandmother's home remedies, that is not having the commercial value, means we cannot sell that one. We are not selling that one today, but suppose in future we will make the patent and we will start selling on as a medical, then it will become a economically valuable. Now one concept is coming, what is the patent? So patent is not a very easy thing. It means the exclusive right. Exclusive right means only one person is getting that right over any idea or any invention. Suppose you have generated any idea or you have done the any invention. When you are applying for patent and no other person have done that type of invention, then your idea is patented, and whom you will allow, that person can only use your idea and your invention. That is known as patent. Why it is happening? So that you have done the invention, you have used your brain, lot of experiments you have done, expenditure you have made. With the patent you can compensate that one. Means suppose whoever is going to use your idea, they will give some money to you. If you are taking some money and allowing them, okay, you can use my idea, but you have to pay this money. In this way, in future also you will get appreciated as a inventor, as a scientist. So scientific temperament will develop with the patent concept. Now coming to the next thing, two very important things are there. First one is the time and second one is the technology. These two important factors that can change the substance into resources. Anything is there that is the substance, that is a material that can be converted in a resource by the time and technology. Technology, very easy thing, all of you are knowing. It is the application of latest knowledge. That is the latest knowledge application of latest knowledge and skill in doing or making things. Whatever things you are making, whatever knowledge and skill is there that you will apply, this process is known as technology. Now we will come to the things. Time and technology both are related to the need of people. Human beings, people themselves are the most important resource. This is the very important line. Whatever I have underlined, you need to also underline in your book. People themselves are the most important resource. It is their idea, knowledge, invention and discoveries that lead to creation of more resources. What things are there? Their ideas, people's ideas, knowledge, inventions and discoveries. These things are there. That is the very important one. It is their idea, knowledge, invention and discoveries that lead to the creation of more resources. Means human beings, whatever knowledge they are having, invention and discoveries they are doing, all these things, applying that one and creating more and more things, making more and more things. With these things human beings need is satisfied and these things are having the value, so they are a resource. Suppose we are discussing about the discovery of fire. When fire is discovered, after that people started eating the cooked food. They get the taste first time. Then when wheel is invented, after that the transportation system is changed. more and more vehicles came. Invention of wheel have done that one. Then the technology of create hydroelectricity. Hydro means water, electricity means electricity. So hydroelectricity means with the help of water what electricity we are generating, that is known as hydroelectricity. This hydroelectricity creation technology, with the help of this hydroelectricity creation technology, we started converting the running water into a resource. Running water, that energy we converted into electric energy. It means now running water is also a important resource for us. If we are seeing this image we are seeing that girl is telling to her amma, so I am a resource too. Her amma is telling very valuable one. As like same thing for your parents, you are also a resource. Because you are human beings, what type of resource you are? Human resource. Now next thing we are going to see types of resources. Generally they are classified in three: natural, human made and human. Human beings also they are telling very important resource. So three things we are seeing. First one natural resources, second one human made, and third one human beings itself a resource. So now we are going to see one by one. First thing, natural resources. This is the definition of natural resource. You need to memorize that one. Resources that are drawn from nature and used without much modification. This line is very important, without much modification are called natural resources. Means what nature have provided, very small changes we are making and using that one, large modification we are not doing, then it is the natural resources. Examples: air we breathe, water in our rivers and lakes, soil, minerals, all these things are natural resources. Now one line is coming that is very important. Many of these natural resources are free gift of nature. You are breathing, whether you are paying some money to environment or any other, no, they are the free gift, and these can be directly used. Sometime what is happening, some tools and technology is needed for utilizing the natural resources. If you want to utilize it in best possible way, then sometime you have to use some tools and technology. Now natural resources, they are itself classified in three groups. Natural resources itself classified in three groups, different groups, that is the on the basis of level of development and use. First thing, basis of level of development and use. Second, origin. Third, stock and distribution. So on three bases natural resources are also classified. First thing we have seen, resources are classified in three forms: natural, human made and human. Then natural resources definition we have seen. Now natural resources are classified on the basis of three: level of development, use or level of development and use. Second one, origin. Third one, stock and distribution. Now first thing we are going to see, on the basis of their development and use, these natural resources are classified in two groups: actual resources and potential resources. Till here concept is clear or not? First we can understand by this chart. This is the resources. Resources are classified in three groups. Three groups are there. First one, that is the natural resources. Second one, human made resources. third one human resource itself. Then natural resources, that is also on three different bases they are classified. First basis is on the basis of their development and use. On this basis they are classifying in two forms, that is what? Actual resources and potential resources. Till here I think concept is clear. Actual resources and potential resources. Once again we will do the revision. Resources, they are classified on three groups: natural resources, human made resources and human resource. Then natural resource itself, on different basis it is classified. First basis, on the basis of their development and use, it is classified in two groups, that is actual resource, second one potential resource. I think till here the concept is clear. Yes, so next we will see in next video. Just you revise that one.